Hello everyone, welcome to a new video, and in this video I'll show you how to use the logical functions in Microsoft Excel. And logical functions allow you to create conditions and perform calculations or actions based on these conditions. So in this video it will learn about the if function for creating logical conditions and all functions for testing multiple conditions. So let's get started. There are many more logical functions in Microsoft Excel, but in this video we will cover only if function and all functions. So at first I will create a simple dataset, then I'll show you how you can use these logical functions into the spreadsheet. I will make a dataset of students and I'll show you the marks of students, and the students are pass or fail or top performer, and if any students is eligible for a scholarship or not, this type of conditions. So at first I will add the names of students, and after that I will add the marks. So each students, and then I will add pass or fail condition, and then I will add, let's say, top performer of the class, and after that let's say eligibility of a scholarship, let's say, and if I add some names of students like John and Sarah, and there's Jane, and I will add some marks like 80 and 55 and 90, and I will add, now I will make these data sets. I will press Ctrl T, and you have to check this box which has my table has headers, and if I press OK, then my data set has built now. Now I will use functions in these sections, and I will remove these two columns. So at first, so for pass or fail I will use if function. So in these sections I will assign the equal sign first, and then I will call if functions, and I will go to the function argument, and as you can see it checks whether a condition is met and returns one value if true and another value if false. So our condition is that the mark is greater than equal, let's say 60, and if this condition is true then show me that he or she has passed, and if the condition is false then show me that he or she has failed in the examination. And if I press OK, as you can see John and Jane has passed. John and Jane has passed the exam, but Sarah doesn't. Sarah has failed in the examination, and this is the process. You can use the if function into your data sets for identifying your deserved value. And now to add or to confirm the top performer of the class form of the class, I will use in functions in these sections. So let's say here I will assign the call sign first, and then I'll call the in function, and now I'll go to the function arguments, and as you can see it checks whether all arguments are true and return true if all arguments are true. So as you can see for logical 1 and 2 they need logical conditions. So here let's say I will add this number. I am making conditions like the max is greater than equal, let's say 85, and the second condition will be that if this number is less than equal, let's say 100. Then show me the name, so that if that case, in that case, let's say I will add here. As you can see that if I add, and I will add here some notes, like as you can see, these are actually false and true. That means that Jane has the top performer, but we can use dynamically, or we can use more effectively in this case. So in this case, we can use if functions also. So at first, I will call the if function, and then I will add function and function. As you can see, after that I will add if these conditions are true, then give me the test of like top performer, and if this condition is false, then show me that not top performer, top performer. And if I add this, and now I close this condition. If I press OK, as you can see that John is not top performer, Sarah is not top performer, and as you can see that Jane is the top performer of the class. So this is the process. You can use an function as well as if function both. Now I'll show you if anyone is eligible of a scholarship or not. So in this case, I will select OR function. So if I will call the OR functions, and then I will go to the function menu, that it checks whether any arguments are true, and it returns true or false. It returns false if all the arguments are false. So we have to create here some logical conditions, like if, let's say, this number is greater than equal, let's say 90, and if I add another example, another condition, which is, let's say, this number is equal to, let's say, 60, and if I press OK, as you can see that this actually that true as hello. And for eligibility, I will use here again a function that if these conditions are true, then show me he or she will be, let's say, eligible, and if these conditions are not true, then show me that not eligible. And if I close this condition, then it will give me that Jane is eligible for the scholarship, but other two students are not eligible. So this is the process. You can use OR functions for making multiple conditions, and as well as you can add if functions, so that you can make more arguments, and you can have more arguments to fill, and you can dynamically show your results, and which will make your increase your readability of your data set. So in this video, I have covered that the if functions for creating conditional logic, and or functions for testing multiple conditions, and practical applications of logical functions in Excel. So this is all for today. In the next video, I discuss the other exciting things.